What's up, guys? So, I'm filming this Friday morning. This is my third time trying to film this. So, if you haven't heard, which I don't know why you wouldn't have, but unfortunately, yesterday, August 23rd, I think it was, Bray Wyatt passed away. This is probably the most shocking wrestler's death, maybe since Luke Harper, and if not that, then maybe Eddie Guerrero. It's always a lot more shocking when someone on the current roster, still active in pro wrestling, passes away. Terry Funk just passed away too, but everyone knew that was coming at some point. Yeah, it's sad, but we all knew at some point it was coming. Bray Wyatt, literally nobody expected it. I remember 10 years ago when he first debuted with the Wyatt family. Well, I was at my grandparents' house. I wasn't watching Raw or SmackDown on a weekly basis at that point. Darn hair. I wasn't watching Raw or SmackDown on a weekly basis because I couldn't. I didn't have cable TV. But I would watch it every time I went to my grandparents' house. And I just so happened to be at my grandparents' house watching the night that the Wyatt family made their first ever appearance on Raw. And I was just like, holy effing crap, these guys are amazing. Who are these guys? I recognize Bray Wyatt from when he was Husky Harris, but I wasn't watching NXT either, so I had no idea who Luke Harper was or who Eric Rowan was. No idea. And I'm just like, holy cow, these guys are amazing. And then Bray Wyatt had The Fiend. And I loved that even more. I loved the Fiend character. I loved the Firefly Funhouse. I loved all of it. I hated that he lost to Goldberg, but I loved the character. And then he got released in 2021. It was sad. But then he came back, not even a full year ago, in October of 2022. And that was amazing. It was awesome seeing him come back at the end of the show after the fight pit. That was amazing. He came back, he had one match on television. One match against LA Knight. Yeah! And it sucks that he only had one match on TV. I think he did a couple of house shows, but he only had one match on television since he returned. I said this in the Razor Ramon one, but it's very accurate for this too. I've never been hit harder with a wrestler's death. I was hit harder for this one than I was for the Razor Ramon one. Partially because I think this is my first time, other than Luke Harper, actually experiencing a death of a wrestler currently active. Yeah, there was Eddie Guerrero, but I don't fully remember that. I remember watching him on TV as a kid, but I don't fully remember his death. And then there's a whole Benoit thing, but I'm not going into detail with that. This is the first really true one, other than Luke Harper, that I experienced with a wrestler that's under contract with a wrestling company. There's Jay Briscoe too from Ring of Honor, but I didn't watch Ring of Honor all that much. But yeah, this is just so sad. My condolences go out to the friends and family of Bray Wyatt. What a great human being. And always remember, follow the buzzards. And let me in.